But to be honest, in all fairness to them, to the kids now, to the
Mm-hmm.
generation, I would say the younger Gen Zs and then the Gen Xs and the younger millennials and the Gen Zs
But
is,
even our generation, there are
or
people that,
even our
yeah.
generation, because again, we had this conversation when we spoke with Bimpe, when
Mm-hmm.
we had that conversation about how things move fast
Mm-hmm.
and how we all to be having to be grateful as adults.
Mm-hmm.
But the adults have created this atmosphere, one. But
Mm-hmm.
secondly, in all fairness to the kids, things are moving fast. Whether you like it or don't like it, things are moving fast. You have to move with it.
That's true, but that doesn't mean that you just let them go by without experiencing these micro moments, which I think is one of the things that this fastness of life is robbing us of.
Well, yes, so there's the pros and cons for
Mm-hmm.
sure. Because you can't in terms of for example, the resilience,
Mm-hmm.
they don't have to. It even happens when our parents used to say, when I was going to school, I had one shoe, I didn't even have a shoe. I had to walk bare feet. I had just one shoe to go to church and
Mm-hmm.
walk bare feet. And be like, oh, okay. But I had shoes to go to school. But
Mm-hmm.
then when you talk to someone, generation behind me and more, they have multiple,
Mm-hmm.
right? But at the same time, what we used to spend for that one shoe, they
Mm-hmm.
probably, well, in all, we have to keep it to where it makes sense, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
you can still spend way more. But if
Yeah.
you think about it, they spend less but are able to get more, right? Or the fact that we had to move or
Mm-hmm.
relocate, it brings in an atmosphere or a situation where you have to work for something, you have to fight, you are, whether you like it or not, that resiliency comes in
Yeah.
because you have uh, to make ends meet alone
Mm.
builds a resilience, whether you like it or not, whether you're looking for it or not.
That's true. That's very
Whereas
true.
they they don't have to do some of these things, right? And it's a
Well,
good thing because you guys have made it easier.
but easy doesn't mean they actually learn the lessons when they need to be resilient,
And
because
this is true.
in every aspect of life the resiliency meter might not be the same as we had to, but they still need to learn that art of having resilience in getting the things you want. Because like on a greater scale, if they don't learn those skills, it's not just like just your little family that suffers from it. Like it's the culture, like the
Yeah,
whole
it's
society that
society.
suffers from it, because then you get you we have this whole bunch of generation of people, ungrateful people
Anxious
that are
kids.
walking around entitled, impatient and self-centered,
Hmm.
and it
And
weakens the
nothing will
community.
satisfy
Yeah,
that.
yeah, it weakens that community, because gratitude actually feels generosity. It makes you want to give to that next person that actually needs a little bit more, right? It also helps you serve other people. um it also helps you be in a community. It makes you value community. It's not just me. It makes you value community. And so teaching gratitude is not just talking about it. Teaching gratitude and practicing it is really, it's really good for all. It's
But it's
really
just
good for
true.
all of us.
I think
um
gratitude also allows that individual for you to feel gratification or to feel grateful, rather, grateful is the
mhm
word. I think it brings you to a place where you realize, or as you develop it over and over, you have
Mm-hmm.
that pattern. It
Yeah.
brings you to a place of recognizing, again, one, yes, you're not by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You need others, but also I think that innate sense of you are, you came from somewhere.
Mm.
That source, there's a source, and that source is bigger, greater, and able to do even more.